Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Henry Nanjo, and I'm the Acting Deputy Director and Chief Legal Counsel for the Department of General Services. The Office of Legal Services is the office of attorneys for the department, and we also have the role of approving personal services contracts for most other state agencies. Personal services contracts are those contracts where the contractor provides a duty or labor as opposed to commodities or goods. Unless a state agency is exempt, most personal services contracts are not valid unless the Office of Legal Services or OLS approves it. We ensure that the personal services contracts meet the requirements of the state law and also the state contracting manual. If a contract has issues, those issues must be corrected before we can approve it. And what results is a contract is returned to the agency, and then the agency is charged for the Office of Legal Services to re-review that contract. This results in more time before services under those contracts can be delivered, and it results in more costs for the agency and additional review time by OLS attorneys. So along those veins, to remedy that, our first goal is to develop targeted training modules to address common contracting issues and the reasons for contract rejection. We will be working with the DGS Office of Strategic Planning, Policy, and Research to review OLS data on the reasons that contracts are returned and identify those common issues and problems for various state agencies and divisions. The OLS team will then identify those issues and develop specified targeted training modules that we can provide to those agencies and divisions to alleviate those problems. Finally, the OLS team will reach out and have discussions with those agencies and units to both offer the training and kind of give them an understanding of common problems that we've come across that results in those contracts to be resubmitted. Our second goal is to establish a robust training program and tracking database to document and protect the state's created intellectual property. After a Bureau of State Audit's report, legislation was passed last year that charged DGS, Office of Legal Services, with assisting state agencies to assist them in managing and protecting the state's IP or intellectual property. Many of us have probably read about how the National Park Service had to change the names of various iconic locations at Yosemite National Park because they inadvertently let the concessionaire trademark and get the intellectual property rights to those landmarks, things like the Ahwahnee Hotel, Curry Village. So in order to prevent anything like that from happening to state agencies, we will be working with an advisory group of key stakeholders, and we've already started meeting, to determine training subjects, to come up with elements of a database, and also materials, and the best way to get the word out to state agencies so they can protect the state's intellectual property. Those are the two goals that we will be focusing on at the Office of Legal Services this year.